Hi, it's Susan. So I got to do this really incredible meditation today that profound would be an understatement. I'm giving a shout out to Stephen Noble, who's taken his own time to work with his spirit guides and his ascended masters and his star peeps to create some incredible free, thank you, meditations that are honestly mind blowing. And today I did the one for divine feminine and masculine, and the gift I got from it was huge. And I wanted to share it with all of you because I did so many videos yesterday, and I was talking about if someone's not your reflection, they're not your reflection. And I went to bed thinking about that because I was thinking, how will we know? How do we know? What do we do to come up with that understanding? And here's what I came up with. Number one, we have so much distortion. So when I did the meditation and I saw divine feminine and divine masculine in their purest form, I could see how far removed I was from that understanding and that love within myself. And I could see the reflections of why I created all the different experiences in my life through my relationships based on these distortions. And they're like filtration systems, like lenses that you place over your ability to see. And then there's stories that you tell yourself. There's stories that your friends tell you. There's stories that you believe that are just around in the universe, kind of like, and all of a sudden when you start to look at the stories, you start to see how the person in front of you doesn't have a fighting chance of getting very close to you with all these filters in the way. So I made a commitment to myself, and I made a commitment to divine masculine. And it was scary commitment, which is why I knew there were so many filters in place, but it was also joyful once I made the commitment, is to see them with divine eyes and to see myself with divine eyes. And I can honestly say, when I was in the meditation and I saw divine masculine and how he's an incredible protector, an incredible humanitarian, and he takes care of the planet and the animals and children and women. And my distorted view of that, not of what I think consciously, right? Because it's all hidden in the subconscious. But what I could see is that there were layers of experiences and truths and stories that I had placed. Yeah, but would be the best way to describe it. And I could see that that it's time to heal that within, not heal, I want to use a different word. It's time to choose different thoughts and truths that delete out the old, like a program system that doesn't serve where we're going. And there's no way to be in our most authentic, amazing self if we not only first must see it within ourselves, but then believe that it's possible in others. And that was also another thing, right? So I started to take notes of where I needed to defend myself, protect myself. I'm gonna be, smarter than you. I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna show how more spiritually awake I am, even in actions that I thought were loving. Isn't that crazy in a good way? So I'm sharing this with all of you, along with the links below will definitely have the meditation. There were two that I chose to do. One was meditation, one was just a talk that he did on sexual energy, and I could see there are so many parts to this information I'm sharing with you. I can only give you a very smidgen of what it is, but it's not to be like, I'm going to tell you all the truth. And there's so many resources out there. But what I wanted to do is draw your attention to the closer examination of what you hold as your truth inside about the masculine. And when you do this meditation, so you could ask yourself that question before you do the meditation, and then you can that after you do the meditation. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a letter of healing within me that acknowledges the part I'm playing in the separation of my union, and then the separation of the union for all of us, because we're all one, right? So this was powerful. I highly recommend it, and that was my silent way of saying that I hold your heart in honor, that you too reflect back this desire to look deeper, so that our goals are accomplished through not just the support that we receive, and it's immense, but the willingness to turn over every rock that might possibly not reflect exactly what you want to reflect inside and out.